Hello ladies and gents, I am bringing you a Battlefield 3 commentary on Rush over Stormfire. Now my thoughts on this game is pretty awesome. I have been playing COD Black Ops like everybody has for a couple days now, and it's been annoying me since there's a lot of noob tubers and a lot of campers and all that stuff, and I'm kinda glad we switched the fast-paced mode to a slow-paced team-based mode, which is really awesome with the Battlefield concept, since everybody in Call of Duty doesn't really like doing that. They like doing stuff single player or carrying the team. For Battlefield, you pretty much have to do a team base here, and what I'm doing here with Fag the Net was I'm trying to get him to go on the Jeep, but apparently he wanted to run solo. Anyways, for this commentary I'm going to be doing a little bit about the gameplay and then also my first impressions, since this is my first commentary, by the way. I haven't done one like I said I was supposed to because I haven't gotten a decent mic to do live commentaries, but I'll do commentaries over gameplay for a while until I figure out what kind of mic I'm gonna like. Now, the game mode Rush, what you're supposed to do is pretty much like domination on Call of Duty. You have you have two bomb sites you have to plant, A and B of course, and then throughout the map you have 4 sections. So that's about 8 maps total. I mean 8 bombs total, not 8 maps, my bad. And right here what I'm doing, of course, is pretty much what you could air quotes say camping, which a lot of people don't like, but I'm actually strategizing to see where other people are going to be at and try to plant the bomb. And then also I like to say this is one of the fastest rush games I've ever played. Pretty fast, because one of my friends in the end of the video actually said something hilarious that I thought was funny. But anywho, this game is what you could say worth it to me, since it's something that doesn't annoy me as much as Call of Duty does. When one teammate is not doing stuff, is going negative on their KD in Call of Duty, it brings your stats down and all that stuff. In this game, I really don't care about stats. I'm more of the objective person, as you can see here. I'm pretty much camping right here to see if anybody's gonna come, but I'm more of an objective player, and I'm not your high 2, 3, 4 KD player. I'm your KD player, or I'm your person that doesn't really care about KD. Yeah, I'll see it here once in there to see how I'm doing, but I love playing the objective because that's what games are about. Like Battlefield, it's Rush, is about planting bomb sites, and then you have Conquest, which is like capture or domination in Call of Duty, where you capture 3 points, and then of course you have a regular team deathmatch, which I've had a pretty much fun with it, but I was confused because it has random spawn points. In this game, you can choose where you want to spawn, and then in the team deathmatch you can't really choose where you want to spawn, which is pretty funny because it's like random spawns. And there's this one point where I was spawning right next to an enemy teammate, which is pretty cool because my KD was getting much higher, but then I was dying a lot too. But this game is awesome. I would recommend it if you're tired of Black Ops or Call of Duty, or you just want a first-person shooter game, because it's really based on teamwork, and you can run this solo, but it's not as fun, I say, because oh, look at this right here. Stupid tank hit my car. Oh, and this is another thing you have to worry about, is this game has a lot of vehicles. The Jeep is the fastest way to get around maps, because these maps are pretty big. But don't do this right here. Don't fail plant bomb and then try to fail plant again and then finally plant it, and then after that you die by a tank. But tanks are pretty much annoying in this game if you don't have an engineer class, which pretty much has all the mines, the rockets, anti-tank class I should say, which this game does have classes for that. You have the Rincon class, which is a sniper. It also has the equivalent of a motion sensor, which is called T-mugs or tugs, something like that. And then it also has a waypoint where you can plant in a certain area and you can keep on spawning in the same area over and over until the enemy destroys that little beacon. Then you have your engineer class, which is what I'm always running, because in these game modes there's a bunch of tanks and you want to destroy as many tanks as possible because they can get in the way. And then the engineer class also has this little EOD bot, which my friend considers it the wallet, and he's trying to get right now, which is pretty cool, but I could not maneuver it, and I'll give you some gameplay on that later on in the future when I figure out where it's at, because I have a bunch of games that I recorded, and I'm actually excited to start doing commentaries. And then you have oh, I forgot what the other class was called, but it's like ammo specialist. It's the person with the LMGs, and they give out ammo, and which is really good if you run the ammo specialist and the engineer together, so you can shoot more than one rocket at tanks, because the engineer class normally has about 4 rockets and a tank takes about 3 rockets to destroy. And now what you're gonna see here is I'm waiting for the bases to pop up. I thought I was camping when I first seen this, but you're gonna hear right here the guy said that the bases are up, or you're gonna hear it soon. Oh, actually he probably already did say it. But after you destroy bomb plants, they give you about like 15 seconds to set up, or the defense to set up, because they need to go on defense, of course. And it'll be kind of funny if the offense is already rushing in and the defense doesn't even have a point to give any, like, I don't know what I'm saying right now. But anyways, I get a nice 2-piece here coming up pretty soon. I actually thought I was gonna get the bomb plant. I didn't know anybody was actually ahead of me. And then also, this is funny, my friend decides to shoot me because he thought I was a person, but here's my 2-piece. Awesome 2-piece right there. I thought I didn't get it, but I actually got it. And yeah, there isn't really much to say about this game. You actually have to play it yourself. People can say Call of Duty's better, people can say Battlefield's better, but they're 2 different shooters. You can't really say one's better than the other unless you try them both, and depend on what kind of person you are. Like me, I'm more of a team-based person. I love Battlefield because you actually have to work as a team to beat the objectives. Call of Duty has that too, but there's people that just, they have so much of a high KD and they do nothing with the objective. Like they play domination, they play demolition, and their KD is like a 6-7 KD, and they did nothing to plant their bombs or capture sites, which is pretty annoying. Oh, and this is awesome right here too. This is something I suggest people do a lot. You plant the bomb, you go find a safe spot, and then you throw a nade just in case there's somebody around, and actually get the nade kill. But yeah, that's what Call of Duty is. It's pretty much, you could be a single player carrying every person in your team. With Battlefield, you have to actually do team-based stuff, and the game's about to wrap up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry for my little quirks here and there where I was failing at the video, but hope you enjoy. And then you're gonna hear my friend right now say the stuff where the game was too fast for him.
Really? Do you want anything in the entire game but die? Yeah, most of the time. Finally gave up.
So first commentary was kind of a fail, but the more I do it, the more I get better at it. Battlefield 3 first impressions, I love it. Game to get if you're an objective player. We'll get Modern Warfare 3 as well, since everybody's going to be probably hating on this, but 10 and 3, Battlefield 3. Have a nice day.